All right, welcome back. Another random rambling episode. It's kind of centered around the topic, which is opening week of football. We already had our first game with the Lions beating the Secondary Stone Hands Tony, dropping everything that was thrown at him. Yeah, that game was crazy. I really enjoyed it. I've been saying the Lions could be a very sleeper team that can be very touchy around other teams. A lot of teams are going to struggle with them because their defense is really good. I think the only thing they're really lacking right now is a more star-studded quarterback. Jared Goff can get it done, but if they had someone on the same level as Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Justin Herbert, it would be a better team because he's out of the age group that a lot of those players are in, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. Stay tuned. This week, sometime, keep on notice. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to all the videos. Stay in tune. So, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we have the Bengals versus the Browns. I have the Bengals beating the Browns 24-14, somewhere in that range. The Bengals are really good, and it is feared Browns. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase will have a really big game. The Browns are probably still working up a lot of rust because they hadn't played together that much with the Watson missing the majority of last year's season. Bengals, Browns, 24-17. So then we had the Texans versus the Ravens. Boo Ravens. You see the jacket right there. Steelers flag, Steelers everywhere. I have the Ravens beating the Texans 28-7. Yeah. Lamar and them boys are going to go off. The Texans aren't ready yet. They're still young. Quarterback's just getting his first snaps in the big leagues on the real regular season. Struggles with that. So, yeah, Ravens winning, beating the Texans. Buccaneers, Vikings. 28-14. The Vikings team is really good. Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league. They show that duo of him and Kirk Cousins was really, really good. And with the addition of Jordan Addison and the running back depth that they had, even though they lost Dalvin Cook, that team's still going to be really solid. And the Buccaneers, with Baker Mayfield at quarterback, is just not something that a lot of teams are going into that week really fearing. I had the Vikings, the Buccaneers. Falcons-Panthers is a really good game. A lot of two teams that are kind of on the same plateau. Panthers rookie quarterback, and then the Falcons. I'm not sure if they're going to start Taylor Heineke or if it's going to be Desmond Ritter. I'd like to see Taylor Heineke because he knows what he was with that team. But I think I'll have the Falcons pulling this one out. Close game, say 21-17 Falcons. Commanders, Cardinals, with Josh Dobbs being the starting quarterback for the Cardinals since Kyler Murray's still injured. I have the Commanders winning pretty easily. That defense is good. Sam Howell is going to take a little while to adjust, but he has got nothing but weapons. So I have the Commanders winning 28-7. Jaguars, Colts. Let me scroll up that one. Don't scroll too far. Jaguars, Colts will be a good one. Anthony Richardson at the helm for the Colts versus Trevor Lawrence with the Jaguars, who now haven't really be able to receive the ball from Trevor Lawrence. Evan Ingram is stacked as well. I have Jags beating the Colts 24-17. It's going to be close, but the lack of experience with Anthony and the Jaguars are going to be able to take advantage and score with Trevor Lawrence at the helm. Travis Etienne, Jaguars winning that one. I was actually kind of looking forward to doing a Colts rebuild, but the population, the community, hey, if you're not voting on the community tabs, you're missing out on getting your voice heard and having an opinion on what being happening in a lot of these videos. I was really looking forward for that Colts rebuild, trading Jonathan Taylor and having Anthony Richardson be centerfold of that team. But I digress. I'm moving on. 49ers Steelers is going to be a bloodbath. That defense of ours is going to be coming out for blood. TJ Watt, Cameron, Joby, Mink, Joey Porter Jr., Patrick Peterson, all those guys. It's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be a high-scoring game. I'm thinking Brock Purdy is going to have. So I'm saying 21-17 Steelers. 21-17. Kenny Pickett's got a way better offensive line. The weapons continue to grow. George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris, Darnell Washington. That the offense is going to be a lot better than we were last year, and we were pretty good going into last year. We proved that, and with the offensive line, I think we have a higher chance of success. 17. Titans Saints is another good game. Derek Carr's first helmet. Quarterback for this new looking Saints. Titans are still the same. They have DeAndre Hopkins, but I don't really trust. Don't add me at your mom. I think this game will be a lot closer. 24-21 ish range. I think I'm going to give it to the Titans. They have the better weapons, and the Saints team is going to have to deal with the new quarterback. Picking the Titans. Raiders Broncos. The porn star Garoppolo versus Russell Wilson year 2 with the Broncos. I think the Broncos team is not. A lot of teams are firing, even though Jimmy G can be very good at. Got Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams. Got Mad Max. That other guy. But I think this Broncos team is going to produce a lot better now. They got Sean Payton. Russell Wilson's not going to be able to be on the. Already seeing that in reports coming out of camp. Broncos 24, Raiders 14. Eagles Patriots. Eagles are going to run away with this one. Patriots still don't the pieces that connect to strategy. Do have Rondell Stevenson, who I'm a huge fan of, very, very well. But that Eagles team is just stacked. The rich keeps getting richer, and even though they lost CJ Gardner-Johnson, run through the Patriots 28-4, if not more. Seahawks Rams. That Rams team is missing Cooper Kupp, so I'm not really expecting them to do a lot of points. It really hurts because he's a fantasy team. So I have the Seahawks taking this one behind Geno Smith and that Walker, DK Metcalf and Lockett. I just think that team's going to have a better chance of scoring and still above average, if not average, compared to that Rams team's offenses are going to be able to really keep up without Robinson. So Seahawks 21, Rams 14, somewhere around there. Dolphins Chargers is going to be a bloodbath. Two quarterbacks with a lot of weapons. A lot of people projecting Keaton progress with age. Same thing goes for Mike Evans in that Buccaneers team. But I'm picking the Chargers. This one's going to be a battle of the defense and a battle of the offense because you got Jalen offense, and then that Chargers defense is no team to lack on. 24-21 Chargers. Final pick. Packers Bears. Bears should run away with this game. Packers with having Jordan Love at the helm, post Aaron Rodgers. They're still going to be able to put up points because they got Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, and Christian Watson, I'm pretty sure, is projected to be out. That Bears team now has DJ Moore, which allows Justin Field to have a legit wide receiver 1 talent. Cole Kmet, dog. Then they're going to have Khalil Herbert running the ball. Justin Fields it's going to be a good game for Justin Fields. Buy the stock in the Bears going into this year. Bears 21, Packers 14. Final 2 games for Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football. Cowboys Giants, picking the Cowboys 24-17. That Giants team doesn't have a legit wide receiver 1. Darren Wallace, their best receiving option. Saquon is going to get after it on the ground, but is it going to be enough to hold back that Cowboys offense and that Cowboys Micah Parsons and Von Diggs? I don't think so. Sorry, Morgan, if you see this. Monday night game is going to be a real good one. Bills, Jets. Aaron Rodgers' first ham as the quarterback in the regular season for the Jets, and Josh Allen's coming back for revenge tour for the Bills. I think the Bills will win this one. There's going to be a lot of getting used to that new offense with the Jets, and that Bills team's already pretty much clicking. They're just having a hard time getting over the Bengals, the Chiefs. So Bills 28, Jets 17. those are my picks for this week's games. Let me know how I did. Let me know what your picks are. This has been a short random rambling. Really looking forward to football season. It's my favorite time of the year to watch my Steelers play week in and week out. I'm really looking forward to this team going forward. I'm going to digress and transfer over to that Pittsburgh Steelers schedule. So we got the 49ers. It'll be a hard-fought game. We got the Browns. I think we can win. Going into, we could be literally 4-0 or 3-1 going into the Ravens, where I feel like we'll split with the Ravens. At home, I think we can win. What's that? Maybe 5-1 or 4-2 or 3-2. Yeah, I think this first 5 game opening stretch, we can be really, really good. Teams I really only fear are the 49ers and the Ravens. Then we play the Rams. I think we could win there. The Jags is going to be a really tough game. We've had a really deep history going back to that AFC wildcard game that they beat us in, that we look like absolute dog shit in. So I think we can beat. There's a high possibility we can beat the Niners. That's 1 win. Browns is 2 wins. Raiders is 3 wins. Texans is 4 wins. Ravens is a loss of 4-1, 5-1, 5-2 against the Jags, 6-2 against the Titans, 7-2 against the Packers. I think we can really clean up shop right here. 8-2 against the Browns, 8-3 against the Bengals, 9-3 against the Cardinals, 10-3 against the 11-4 against the Colts, 12-4 against the Bengals, 13-4 against the Seahawks, 13-5. I'm projecting us to win 11 plus games, and by looking at this schedule, it doesn't seem too far-fetched. There are a lot of trap games that we can find ourselves falling into, as long as we keep our heads on straight. And yeah, I know I keep saying we because I'm a diehard. I don't miss a game. And you Steelers hat right here. Put all the hair in there. Steelers controllers, my daily TJ Watt funk water bottle, jacket, jerseys in the closet, hat up there. But yeah, it's we. I'm part of the team. But yeah, I think we can win 11 plus games. There's a lot of games that I'm really sure about. The Cardinals games, the Colts, the Browns, the Seahawks will be tough, but I think we can really pull it out. But hey, man, here we go, Steelers. I need to get me a terrible towel. That's all I'm missing. I just haven't gotten around to buy them. Back. I'm kind of right. But that's it, man. Let's all enjoy football season this year. It sucks we're already dealing with some very deep injury issues like Travis Kelce and Cooper Kupp. You know, that it's terrible to see. But injuries are part of football, and that's something that we'll have to get you foreseeable future. But that'll be the end of this video. Short little random rambling. This is what you guys voted on. First topic came to my mind is opening week, and then reading through my Pittsburgh Steelers schedule. Drop a comment down below what you want to see me play. Do you want to see some MLB The Show? I'm downloading Starfield as we speak, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Got the Detroit Lions rebuild coming soon as well. I'm trying to get back in the grind, get 2K24 this week, hopefully, and then start a rebuild there. Let me know what team in the comments that you want to see me rebuild in 2K. Maybe some Fortnite streams. Just be prepared, man. This is going to be a good year for the Steelers. There's going to be I think there's a lot more parity in the league. The AFC is super deep, and the NFC is not as deep. Top teams are really your Eagles and the 49ers. The Cowboys, for the Cowboys fans, will probably say they're in that conversation, but I don't think really it fears the Cowboy, with Dak being a interception machine. I keep rambling, but that's what this is random rambling. Well, I love seeing you guys running the numbers up on the views on the random rambling episode with my brother. Let's keep running these numbers up. The videos are coming. I got 2 scheduled already. This one will probably come out first because it's my predictions for week 1. Make sure you leave a like, comment aren't subscribed, make sure you leave subscribe. Go follow the Twitch and the TikTok at Gambino Gaming, same as Instagram, and on Facebook Reels, Joe Gamble Senior. I love you, boys and girls. Let's get ready for some football. Till next time, this has been a random rambling episode. Peace. Here we go, Steel. We go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. Love you, boys.